Cool. So A2A in the wild. Here's what A2A is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So Google, here's what Google is. Does everyone agree Google has like a foundational piece of the internet that it holds? Yeah. Okay. So Google does something like, I don't know, Google tried to get into cloud. Kubernetes came out. You don't know what Kubernetes is? The open source did. There was a project called OpenStack everyone was using. Who knows what OpenStack is? 5 people. Okay. That's the point I'm making, right? So Google released the agent-to-agent protocol, which allows us to connect from agent graphs and lane graph per se, maybe to small, or connect my agents can talk to your agents over the internet without like a tied up connection, right? So I decided that I wanted to learn a little bit about this, and I did a little experiment. So this is probably a little learning in the open. My experiment's not finished yet, but I have some results to share you. So let's go to A2A in the wild. So why does agent to agent matter, should I say? And what I did is I enabled agent to agent protocol on my blog, ColinMcNamara.com. You go to ColinMcNamara.com, there's one L and there's MC, not MAC. You'll actually see that you can go from your browser to there. But if you have an agent, per se, you can also point your agent at it. And there's example code. If you go to AIMI.org, go into labs, go to August or 2025, August, and there's a notebook in there as well as some, there should be some Python code for a LangGraph agent. So to steal the thunder of it, I enabled agent to agent protocol on my blog. And within 24 hours, I was getting referrals from ChatGPT, for Perplexity, and from Microsoft CDN. So what did I do, right? So my thesis on this was that HTML is machine readable, but how many people have done like a whole bunch of hacks to suck down other people's websites, to parse other people's websites? Exactly. Tavily, we play on prepaid money. We have all these games we play to parse HTML. Well, what would happen if we told the agentic search agents what we had, how we could get to it, what our content licensing strategy is, and we exposed we exposed in JSON to them. That was my experiment. So what is A2A? There's basically, that is way too small. I did a really bad job. So A2A is a lightweight JSON RPC standard, right? You create a well-known, you create an agent.json. Now, if you actually just go to my blog, right, you can go look at the file right now on your laptop, right? And then you expose what are called service endpoints. So expose a couple of services. Like I know a search service, I don't have to pay for Algolia again, right? I expose I get post service. I expose like 3 other services that I probably don't know about right now. So how did I implement it on Astro? So I just moved to my blog to Astro from, not Jekyll, something else, a text-based blog. Where is Collier? Thanks, Collier. I think I got the what's called the hint from Collier to check it out. So I just moved from Astro to TypeScript. I added the well-known JSON. I added agents.json to my .well-known. I put capabilities in there, put some rate limits, and established 5 endpoints. Right. I built an API service inside of there, API A2A. With JSON RPC with validation and core shaping. Now, how did I do this? I always say I'm a 10% developer. I'm not the smart kid in the room. Right? I'm just a marine eating crayons and stuff, but I'm diligent. I keep working at it. O3, right? I did some deep research. I pointed it at the Linux Foundation documentation, because now A2A is up to the Linux Foundation. So it's a true internet standard. I pointed it at the agentation website and I told her, like, hey, yo, I got this Astro TypeScript blog. I want to go ahead and develop a PRD for implementing A2A on my website, right? And I use Cloud Code to do it, right? So I implemented those with Astro's content collections, and then I had e-tags, which are turned off right now because some caching issues and rate limiting and security headers. I put some examples. Actually, there's a post on my blog. I need to distill out actually, I'm not sure if I want to distill out like an easy, everyone can do it, or I want to see what everyone does the same pattern I did and comes back, right? Because I'm pretty sure it's AI generated slop. But at a glance, the discovery pattern is discovery to gateway to scale router to cache to my content.
It's a kind of like robots text where you're just describing what you would kind of enforce, but technically the rate limit could be broken by the.
I think I actually implemented them in TypeScript.
Okay.
Yeah, and I validated them. Here's my robots.txt that I copied out this morning. And we're refining it this afternoon. So I did a couple of things. My hypothesis was that if I was clear to the agents, to the search agents, what my licensing was, right? So CCB4 attribution. So all bots are welcome with attribution. I said exactly, you can go to my A2A API, you can go to my well-known JSON, and you can go to my feed.json, right? I specifically called out ChatGPT, let's call it Cursor, Anthropic, and Claude. I said you can do everything, so slow it down a little bit. I put them at my sitemap.xml, so I put in my sitemap. And I'm actually going, to join this. So it's called the slash tables. That is the standard, yeah. Everyone agent that JSON. Well, yeah, so for testing, I've got a test artist in LangGraph. Testing is okay. So so if I go to outfit on the front end, it shows I have like 7,000 over the life. This is from Analytics, which is I trust that that's actual users. And the thing is, here's the problem. I put it on 27 here. After I see that, I saw some of these from ChatGPT, Perplexity, Computing, XL7. And that is, on top of that, I saw it going to in my career. It's like 29, 57, it's like super high. I just saw him do it. It's like we went live 15 years ago. Hey, so people are trusting ChatGPT, they're trusting Perplexity. Everyone, click on the links and then see which link to show where it comes. Right? So something.
I was just going to say, we kind of discussed this for the past couple of days, and so forth. There was a company that just raised called Profound, 30 million from Sequoia, guaranteeing this. And the question was, how were they possibly validating it? Don't you have to wait for a new model to come out for some end date? And you've just proven that's not the case at all. I think it's amazing. I think we should. This is huge.
Oh, awesome. By the way, that's what I'm there. And stuff like that. I'm also concerned for it's very consulting, like the safety too. But this is wrong. So if all of us have that, like business, a blog, something, 1, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're going to talk to them. And see what else also. So just like it's sound fires actually. So script. I'm show you this film. So, see that? Lay wrap open. It's set to this is where that website. So I think that's right. Those are checks through once one, just release it, right? Over there. This search this here, I know, it's just earlier. Running with like our own website. I was looking at like a service so it's the fine tune what they're doing with that. Right? It's got up like so there's some like caching area that agents when they talk to HR they have access to. I don't know. Someone should be for them. The script will say that it's supposed to return posts that have AI in the name, right? Search codes, so we have to query back here. So we things looking around showing this is what is turning the 7 points with the cache. It's like like 7 points in there. We have that call to it. There's a trace back here. So do somebody. It's because what is because I don't like that when you take it back to the similar one to expect. That's right. Supervisor agent to try to tools. There's kind of route supervisor, which tells it notes in blocks. This is an example of like that line graph. It's like something that's like which is specific personalities and my fonts. I just stuff in the so that the route supervisor. Okay, states are implementation comprehensible. And it's a text. There's my tools here. You can see that run the test this blog post. If it's not there, this is actually really cool. It's something like forms I'm doing, like something like class. Master with this information. And we'll see, went through all the different types and some of the and then like actually not goes back to the supervisor. And then it passes that to an analyzer, which then goes to chat GPT.
The list of posts that's on that like segment further down from the tools. What are you doing about all your posts?
Oh yeah, okay. This one right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. So I'm just curious, is the idea rather than like a RSS or something where you're basically just putting all your static content and you're serving that. It's essentially kind of like an MCP server where you've listed out the tools, and in your case, you want those tools to be almost like CMS type level tools where you give it, in this case, list posts, and then you're kind of trusting that the agents or whoever's calling, whichever professor or others, that they're calling those tools themselves and they're doing. Is that kind of
that's actually really how subject is like trust, right? Well, awesome things, right? Some stuff that is in progress, right? So what do I have to do next? actually see broad, they don't know it's broad. So, it's supposed to wait till that's sort of through that to so they're look at the usage. And all this their properties, the broad, the chocolate, stuff. The product placement of effects in ChatGPT earlier than others. This is what they talk about. I don't know.
What the difference is then, I guess from looking at the CP server versus A2A, I mean,
CP is not a foundation standard. It's basically sometimes accounting tools that I learned, right? So it's basically explaining services that service not has been for the pressure.
I guess the very time where we have three. The one city, we have agents which is by our background, and then the agents. So agents can work, they can utilize the other cities. And agent is what you use.
okay. So you wouldn't be using this, for example, so I have a coffee shop and you can actually use, you can connect your,
that would still be MCP. I'm sorry, let's go in. That's so the question is, if we're having a coffee shop and it's online, and we want to start with a coffee, we'd still have an MCP server working too, but to expose that, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, first the machine is the MCP, the barista is the agent, and your coffee shop is the agent.
Okay, so there's like a directory service. Okay, that makes total sense. All right, yeah, that works. Cool. So I really want that to do that, right? There's I don't know destination tree. I should know that. So I can like actually do this. Responses. This is like that. So that's what I'm looking at. This works. This works too. Just try it yourself. Right? Like, this I don't happen to share all of them, like, just share it with and share it working. But I'm excited about this. This class, final analysis, right? We got a nice little analysis. Couple issues, about 80%, got plus. So not so bad. Those kind of implementations are better. Let's see. So this next, I just got back home like less than 24 hours ago. I finished out Intel implementation. I get it pulled back. I figure out probably sort of service catalog. It sounds like, I don't know, what's your marketplace? Just a set of places. I don't know, sell. For all those brands, each product that goes live, it's like, so not all brands are like Express brand, but probably like that's all I get. But the point is, for conversation, I think this is really we should every one of us, if it limits us power to testing, right? Someone got 30 minutes. Yeah. Right? And I was just going around going my blog, I'm awesome, but I haven't seen so that's all I got from the phone, I think.